music. He's like love, 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 and music. La la la, love, 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 and music. Love, love.
Hello, 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 everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jay Lee. This is Jay Lee's Corner. Where my voice going? My whole voice just left my whole body. Lord Jesus. Okay, it's back. Let's try that again. Hello, 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 everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jay Lee. This is Jay Lee's Corner. This is my review for Star Season 2, Episode 17. Bitch. I mean... this is gonna be a review, baby. I mean, it was just some all of my feelings, okay? Tonight's lipstick is from, who is from, y'all? Who y'all think is from? Kat Von D? Yep, you got dang it right, Kat Von D. So, yeah, Kat Von D. The color is called, like, Nas Fur 2. It's like FNAHZFURTOO. See, it's a really cute color. I do like it. Y'all know I am. It is what it is. So... Star, you know, Lee Daniels sometimes surprises me. I feel like I either love Empire and hate Star, or as I'm seeing now, I'm loving Star and Empire getting on my goddamn nerve, Lord Jesus. So, I mean, tonight's episode, let's just get into it. You know, we see the beginning, you know, Star is obsessed with Scott. Lord Jesus. Star is obsessed with Alex. She's watching her on like little social media and stuff, watching little interviews or whatever, and she sees how Alex is saying that she's gonna have like a little solo record, a solo song, a solo single. Because again, Alex is still mad because Star took her spot at the little showcase or whatever, so she's just kind of on that whole tip. And Simone like, girl, why are you worried about Alex? Don't we got some work to do? And excuse me. She's like, because I ain't trying to be, you know what I'm saying, Alex is coming. I ain't trying to go through all that. But I'm like, Star really is all about self. As much as they like, oh no, she wants to be for the group. No, she wants to be Star. The Star. It is what it is. You know, we also see how Noah has a real chance to get on tours, to have a whole album. He's meeting with Ayana, Carlotta, and some other people. Carl Barker, honey. Carl Barker from Living Single, who had a little role on here, whatever. He been doing little stuff. He had a little role on here, playing like an executive or whatever. He was on Greenleaf as well. He had like a little thing on Greenleaf. So, you know, I guess he's trying to get back up into the music business, into the TV or whatever business, the entertainment business, baby. So, yeah. So they're telling Noah, like, okay, if you do real good at this little party tonight, you know what I'm saying, you can possibly get you at your tour, a little headlining tour. You can get your little album done. We need you to, you know, just act right, bro. Just act right and see what it is. And then at that point, we also see Carlotta talking to Ayana, like, okay, we got Noah situated, but we need to talk about take 3. And I need you to basically renegotiate their contracts. We need some more money because, you know, they only get a third of what other new artists get. So y'all like, you know what? All right, I'm in a good mood. Fine. You know, we'll, you know, do it. Just set up something up with my assistants. But when she go talk to the girls, we see Star, Alex, and Simone kind of argue whatever. Well, it's really just Alex and Star beefing. Whereas when she come in, they are talking about, well, you know, you just got here, you late. I would be like, Star, girl, let's just work and let's calm down, homie. Let's calm down. And then when Carlotta said, well, yeah, I'm gonna open up y'all contract to, you know, negotiations or whatever, we need to figure out what we want. Honey, Alex said, I want a clause in it to say I can work on my solo stuff. Well, she didn't say solo stuff. I can work on stuff on my own. So that way people can't get mad if I have stuff that's brought to me. And she was like, oh my God, here we go. So they kind of arguing, you know what I'm saying? Star is like, you know what I'm saying, well, you're already doing stuff anyway. And Simone like, you know what? Fuck both y'all. I quit. I'm done. It's just too much. Y'all keep fussing and fighting. We keep arguing. I won't deal with it. Carlotta like, look, y'all all tripping, okay? I'm finna go to the hospital with Jayden and Cotton. Y'all figure that shit out. Holla at your girl. And she kind of just leaves. I would have done the same thing too. At this point in time, we see Star, and she gonna talk up the snake ass Maurice. Maurice is a snake. He's a slimy ass gutter snake. Okay, that is what he is. I can't stand Maurice. Lance, bruh, I don't like you, bruh. And that means you're doing a good job. It really, really does. When you hate a character, it do mean they're doing it, or love a character, it does mean they're doing a really, really good job. He doing a good job by playing snake ass Maurice, and we get that. So he's still trying to make Star go solo. And when he's talking to her, she's like, I know you only talking to me and saying little stuff to make me go solo, and now should I do that because I'm in the whole group. And he like, look, it's all in your face that you should be a solo act, and you need to figure that out because Alex is working with Jax, and I'm pretty sure if we, you know what I'm saying, keep working together, we can make up something better. She's working with Jax. Girl, why do you care? I know you said whatever, who cares? So we see Andy getting phone call after phone call from Cassie. Now, remember the last thing we saw from Cassie was Cassie shot the little drug dealer dude and told Andy, boy, come on, I said let's go. So he at first on that phone call, she called back again. He like, look, what's up? I'm not ducking, I'm not dodging you. I'm not about that life. I gotta go. So he hang up the phone. But as he's saying that, and he did say Cassie's name, how he'll hear him say Cassie's name. And he like, Cassie, Carlotta's sister, she's trouble, man. You know what I'm saying? She's real dangerous. You know what I'm saying? She's the beast. She's not to be played with. And he like, man, let's stay out of my business. So at this point, you know what I'm saying, we see Carlotta walk past like, okay, you know, handle that business. And High Heel is really coming to him to give him his contract. Because again, he was going to rip up his contract with Angel and Andy so they can still be a group. So Andy and High Heel standing there talking. High Heel noticed a little truck coming up. Then it's a drive-by. It's a full-fledged drive-by, and High Heel knock Andy out the way, and High Heel ends up getting shot in his little stomach, in his little saddle, whatever. I'm like, Lord Jesus Christ, you know, oh my God, Carlotta, oh my God, okay, it's gonna be okay. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay. Okay, you can see Andy realizing that because High Heel is saying, you okay? Are you okay? So Andy realized, I think that was meant for me, and that High Heel noticed it because he's asking, am I okay, because of how they were shooting. And again, High Heel knocked him out the way because the car was coming behind him, so he didn't see it. We see that he's fine. We see that him in the kitchen with Carlotta stitching him up. I'm looking like he didn't got shot, you know what I'm saying, again, and this kind of crazy what's going on in these streets. He just keep getting shot and living. Okay. So at this point in time, you know, he's okay, it's fine. But you know what I'm saying, him and Carlotta in the kitchen, and she's, you know, cleaning this thing, and he sound like trying to rub on her butt. I said, "Cry here, what is you doing? Stop being whorish and being nasty." So, you know, he like, you know what? You my heart. You've always been my heart. You know, no matter who has ever been in our lives, and we always kind of have had a thing for each other. You know what I'm saying? We always have each other's back. You know, you always, you know, stitching me up or whatever. You know, you always the person I wanted to be with or whatever. And now they dirty kissing in the kitchen. I'm looking like, Carlotta, girl, you love High Heel. I was like, what's going on? Why? What? I don't. Jesus, it was some dirty kissing. It was some real dirty kissing, baby. So okay, we see the whole thing of her like, well, yeah, you know, stop, High Heel, but she let him kiss her. Okay, and they got down. So from there, we see, you know, Simone and Angel having a conversation, and Angel is like, you know, it's kind of crazy. I have to go report to the, you know, to the ICE people. I'm gonna probably be deported. And she's like, you know what, we should just run away because, you know what I'm saying, I'm just tired of trying to be famous. I'm tired of the group or whatever. Alex and Alex and Star are always arguing, and I'm to a point to where I feel like there's more to life than chasing fame. If you think about it, Simone never was the one who kind of just wanted to be in the group. She went along with it for Star. I think she had always could have taken it or leaving it. So at this point, he's like, well, you don't, you know, love it or whatever. And she's like, you know what I'm saying, I'm in love. I found love, and I think we need to run away. And he like, well, we can't do that. You know what I'm saying? I have to go report. She's like, well, they can't find you. But they can't take you if they can't find you. He like, well, you want to go Bonnie? Well, you want to go Clyde? I'm like, okay, now they Bonnie and Clyde. I'm like, Lord. So I'm like, I don't want them to go away because I like them on the show. But it's cool to see Simone be open and be like, okay, I really do love you, and I want to have this life with you, even if it means us being on the road, you know, running from the law, we just, you know what I'm saying, gone or whatever. So I'm like, okay, the new Bonnie and Clyde, we'll see what it is. You know, at that point, we see Cassie. And Cassie is going by Derek's house. You know what I'm saying? Because he has the whole neighborhood watch situation. And it's like, okay, it's really good to know what you're doing or whatever. Like, yeah, I'm trying to get more people to be involved in the little neighborhood watch. And I'm like, at this point, she wants them to be goddamn on Chippendale Rescue Rangers and team up and fight crime together. And so, you know, I want to kind of help people. I want to help people get off the streets, you know, get jobs. I just, you know, we should work together. Again, Chippendale goddamn on Rescue Rangers. And he's like, you know, that'd be real cool. But I'm like, is she doing this because she know Derek got that that settlement money, and she needs someone to kind of fund? Because remember, she wanted to sell drugs out of the shop, and she couldn't. So now, if she's working with Derek to help him, she can sell her drugs out of his stuff, and he has no idea because everybody don't know what Cassie be doing. Just Andy knew that she was selling drugs or whatever. But you know, Derek like, you know, I'm in. But Derek thinking I'm in the aspect of she really want to help the community. Because, you know, Derek was an activist before his accident or whatever. So he tried to get back to helping his community. And I feel like Cassie ass taking advantage of that, which is crazy. So from there, we see Noah's at this big party that Ayanna was having for him to try to get him this whole national tour or whatever. And you know what I'm saying, he walking around like he just a nervous little schoolgirl with a crush on somebody, and like he can't talk. I'm looking like, why it's weird, because I guess it's the thing of before he was clean and sober, he was high as a kite, so he was able to be something he wasn't because he was under the influence. And now that he's clean and sober and in his right mind, and just he's very self-conscious, he need a babysitter. He like, where Alex at? She trying to do her own thing, even though she told him that she would be there for him. I'm so sorry, y'all. By his side, we see her there, and who she talking to? Stevie J. I said, now who the hell invited Stevie J? Like, why is he there? Girl, what is going on? And then when I hear Alex say, you know, hey, I'm Alexander Crane, I have this new single or whatever, I'm looking to do a collaboration. I'm like, with Stevie J of all, Stevie J? Don't do it, girl. Just don't. You know, you just gotta stay with the hoe. Just leave it alone. And he like, yeah, you got a really great voice, like your father. And then he gonna start. And she's also a sellout like her daddy. At that point, me and Star would have been scrapping. Bitch, first of all, why you here? Okay, we don't even like you, first of all. And second of all, don't come up here talking about I'm a sellout like my daddy, because I would have punched in your esophagus. But you can't, because you don't want people to be violent. Anywho, she's like, whatever, you know, what are you doing here? Why, you know, you weren't even invited. Well, you know what I'm saying? You up here trying to be a little the next featured hoe. I said, did she just call Alex a hoe? Do I smell a whore? You know, if you recall, Star then gave out more coochie than everybody on this scene. Okay, Star been fucking people since the first season, since episode 1. Okay, I mean, she tried to have sex with Alex and Dad. She tried to have sex with Lenny Kravitz. Okay, because Alex daddy played by Lenny Kravitz. So yeah, you try to fuck her daddy. So if anyone is a hoe, Star, I mean, it's you. You wanted to have sex with Jax that night you met him the first time. Girl. Hoish ways. Anywho, you know, Alex like, girl, whatever, girl, bye. I ain't trying to listen to you. Noah's still nervous. You know, he didn't like seeing Alex talking to Stevie J simply because he felt like she was over there working for herself and not really there for him. And when they talk a little bit later, you know what I'm saying, he like, you know, you were supposed to be here for me or whatever. She's like, I'm sorry, baby. I got kind of caught up, and then Star came talking her shit, and this kind of got crazy. But I feel like Noah is too dependent on Alex, and that's why they're not gonna make it at all. And her and Derek better get back together. Talk about that in a minute. Talk about that in a minute. But he's still upset because she wasn't by his side, and he felt like she kind of didn't help him. But I'm like, you also didn't help yourself, bro, so blame yourself. Okay, so at this point in time, I'm like, he kind of ruined his chance for the tour, because when he was supposed to be talking and interacting with the label people, he wasn't, and he seemed nervous as hell, like he wasn't himself. I'm looking like, boy, you need to check. So at this point, because Star is upset at Alex kind of paying her dues at the little party or whatever, telling her to go ahead about her business, Where did she go? To stink ass, slimy ass Maurice. Maurice is like a car salesman who's also a pimp, and he probably could be like bruh man from the fifth floor, something like turkey hands. And you don't trust him because he's just so slimy. Like, that's what he reminds me of. Just all the badness in the hoods of the ghetto. Like, it's the dude who had like a bootleg movie, and then he was like, okay, it's a really good copy, and you get home, and it's like people walking through it, they laughing, they coughing, the screen cut off. You know what I'm saying? It's in Chinese, and it's just all bad. So I don't like Maurice. Anywho, Star so pissed off. She did a whole diss track. She did a whole diss track because Maurice said, oh, you pissed off, get it out in the booth. I guess that's how all artists get. Well, that's true, because when I'm in a bad mood, I will ride around, and I would drive around in my car, cut my music all the way up, honey, and I'll just sing to the top of my lungs so I can get, getting it all out through song. I just don't write my own songs, okay? So she on a little record or whatever, talking about, something like, bitch, you don't know me, or I knew you before. It was some rude ass disrespectful stuff. You know what I'm saying? Just saying how I think this is why I started not loyal. Because even if you pissed off, you don't start giving secrets away. Yeah, I killed for you. I buried bodies for you. Talking about Simone. What she did for Simone, bringing up how she slept with Noah first, how she was the girl in the video that no one knew was her, that Alex did not know, but when she told Alex still did not care. I'm like, girl, what is you doing? Then said how she was there for Noah when his friend died. I'm like, Star. And I mean, I'll be honest, it was a hot track. It really, really was. I guess she thinks she's a rapper now. We know I still don't like her. I like her. I don't like her. But yeah, it was a good track. But at the same time, I'm looking like you made a whole diss track against your own group that you still in. Just because you've been a little pissy little bitch right now. Girl, bye. So at this point in time, I'm like, you know what I'm saying? She out here being like Dirty Diana. And you know what I'm saying? Maurice gonna get her beat up. Okay, because when Alex or Simone hear that song, they're gonna beat her up. Like, someone needs to beat her up. And I don't mean like beat her up really badly, but like they need to like kick her in her shin, let her like topple a little bit, and then like punch her like right here on the side of the throat, and then like punch her titty, like something real simple like that. Nothing that's gonna hurt somebody like for a long haul, but like, you know what I'm saying, make them feel some things. Anywho, Maurice then convinces her to kind of release the diss track. He's saying to her, people think that people think that Alex is the only one with any kind of talent. She's like, really? Do they? But I'm like, you should know that, because you always on social media. You always looking at what someone's saying, what someone's doing, what are they talking about? Is it me, or is it Alex? You should have known when he said that it wasn't true. And then Star's so stupid sometimes. Lord Jesus, bless her heart. So when he says that, she was like, all right, drop the diss track. I'm looking like, you're a rapper. Drop the diss track, girl, bye. But again, it was a cool song. I'll give her that much. At this point in time, who's really a hoe? Because we saw a star called Alex a hoe. Who's really a hoe? High Heel. High Heel had sex with Ayana. He had sex with Yaya. With Lala's character. He was having sex with that first Puerto Rican girl in the beginning. He out here just singing that little, Puerto Rican or whatever. Is he Puerto Rican? I don't think he's Puerto Rican. Is he Dominican? Whatever he is, I can't remember what it is, but he's slanging it all over the town. At this point in time, he is in bed with Carlotta. I'm looking like, Carlotta, you slept with High Heel? High Heel to me just looks like he's dirty. I would not want to sleep with High Heel because he looks a little like he took a shower on Tuesday, but it's Friday, so he's a little tart. Like, I could not sleep with High Heel at all. It's just like, yeah. So they had sex, like really, really dirty sex, and they in the bed, her hair all disheveled, and they all laughing and giggling or whatever. And then he brings up how they're actually married, how she's actually Mrs. Rivera. And I'm like, no, Carlotta been married all these years, girl. So they admit how they had a drunken night a long time ago, and they end up getting married, and they just never got a divorce. So they're actually husband and wife. So what they're doing, it's not, they're not even fornicating. They haven't married sex. It is what it is. And he's saying how, it's just always been her. They always should have been together. They were so good at this, and this. It was a beautiful moment or whatever. But I'm like, but you was talking to Angel's mama, Lala's character, like she was your one and only. But in this scene, you know, he said how it's all Carlotta. Carlotta's the one that got away, how he's happy. That's why they stayed in each other's lives, you know, the whole time or whatever, while they never got divorced, because they were made for each other, you know, how she is his one. I'm like, oh. And now you're like, you know what? I'm going to take you on a date. I'm looking like a date. A date now? After sex? I mean, he's supposed to go on a date before sex. He takes her to a studio. And it's like the studio they used to record in all those years ago. He plays her a track that they first made together all those years ago. They're dancing around the studio, having a good old time. I'm like, I hope he's not going to try to be her manager. Let me be your manager. I'm like, is that, because I mean, she's a manager not herself, so I mean, why would y'all make music at this point in time? The music's really going to take 3. And then as they danced around, his wounds start bleeding. I'm looking like, well, she must not have passed him up the right way. And at this moment, we realize High Heel is dreaming. High Heel is in surgery from when he got shot. So the whole thing, I was like, bitch, it's a dream, bitch. What's going on? I'm very upset. How much of it was a dream? So the only part that was a dream was from the moment that High Heel got shot to him being patched up. That part was his dreaming or whatever. So yeah, he's been in a dream this whole time, because he's actually in surgery from being shot, and the doctors saying how they can't stop the bleeding, so much bleeding. You know, we see Carlotta out in the lobby praying for him to get better. Now earlier when Angel and Simone was in the trailer talking about leaving, Carlotta was calling Simone, but she was like, I'm mad at her, I ain't answered the phone. So, you know, she didn't answer the phone. So now it's like the thing that we thought was happening wasn't happening in that aspect or whatever. She was calling Simone because High Heel in the hospital shot. Crazy. So, you know what I'm saying? At this point, we see everybody at the hospital. We see Simone is there, Star, Alex, Cotton, Andy, and Noah. They're all down there. You know, even Bruce come down. Honey, when Bruce walked in, and Bruce walked in with that little beanie hat, a robe, a big purse, and like some joke up here, I said, bitch, that's me. If any of y'all follow me on Instagram, and when I, you know what I'm saying, when I'm like, I'm finna run here real quick, I have on a big old sweater, I have a big ass purse. It's crazy. I'm like, that's how I would come down to the hospital real quick late at night. I'm dressed like it's bedtime, bitch. And that's how Bruce came in, and I just kind of laughed about it. So everyone is there except Angel. So Simone says how Angel is still upset, thinking that it was High Heel's fault what happened with their record deal between, you know, with him and Andy and the label. But we found out that Carlotta played down how bad the shooting was. So at this point, Angel not there and not knowing that it's actually really, really bad. And then they also bring up, not only was he shot, he has this heart condition that no one knew about except Carlotta. So we thought it was something simple because she did not want to scare us, but it's really, really, really bad. And, you know, it's touch and go, and it's going to be what it's going to be. And we got to just you know, pray through it. So, because again, they can't stop the bleeding, and he has a bad heart. So, you know, they're trying to call Angel. You know, they're all kind of sitting there, you know, start like, you know, he's gonna be fine. He's gonna be fine. He's gonna be right out of this. He's gonna be trying to be our manager, you know, and tomorrow. And then someone was like, is everything about the music with you? Like, is that what it's always about, Star? I was like, check your sister. Yes, girl, we ain't got, girl. But I get Star was just saying something to say High Heel, you know, he outlived everything, whatever, it's fine. So, we do see that he's had a surgery, and, you know, so Carlotta, who is his wife, go to see him. And, you know, he kind of wakes up, he's talking to her a little bit. He's kind of talking really low, like, you know, you're always the one, you know what I'm saying, I've always loved you, you know, I love you or whatever. And then he flatlines. Bitch. Bruh. Homie. Dog. I'm like, wait, why, what has happened? Wait, why he flatlining? So Carlotta like, oh my God, you know, someone get in here. And I'm like, what's going on? So of course then we see Carlotta out in the hallway, And the doctor comes in. He said, you know what? Unfortunately, his heart couldn't take the surgery. I said, what you mean unfortunately? Dog, when I tell you, I bawled crying because that's the same shit the doctor said when my daddy died. Bitch, I bawled. I mean, I was like, oh my God, Jesus Christ, Mary and Joseph. Ball crying, bitch. Okay, I'm like, wait, did y'all just kill Hayel? Like, I swear, I was like, I know y'all didn't just kill Hayel. Like, cause remember last season they killed him, then he came back. I'm like, y'all ain't kill that man. Cause you did the same thing last time. You ain't do this. You can't do that. No, you didn't. You didn't kill Hayel. Whatever. Hayel's dead. He's dog. They Hayel dead. Like dead to the bed, bitch. Like dead to the walls. Everything gone. Like he's gone, bruh. Oh, bitch. So you know we do see Angel finally get there. Okay. He said, I just had to sort out some things in my head, you know, but I'm here. Where you at? What's going on? You know, Andy like, bruh. And then Simone walk up, because he walks up right after he dies, and everybody's crying and brokenhearted, you know, because Carlotta had to go in there and tell everybody he was dead. You know, it was kind of, you know, it was terrible, okay? Absolutely terrible. You know, we see him like, no, yeah, that's his uncle, and the last thing his uncle said was like, I'm gonna fix it for you. And he kind of played him off or whatever. So for him, he's like, okay, the last moments I talked to him wasn't pleasant, and ain't nothing worse than somebody dying and you feel like we didn't end it on good terms. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing like that. So the doctors come in there, you know, they're having Carlotta sign stuff. We figure out that Jaden, the grandson, is a match with Hayel. So with Hayel dying, Jaden gets his kidneys. So Jaden will live. And you recall, you know, Cotton didn't walk in like, Mama, they found the donor for Jaden. Because Cotton don't know at this point that Hayel died. Because Cotton had went to go check on her son. So when Cotton walk in and see Carlotta there, and she's like, I know, baby, I know. And Carlotta's crying, and then she look over at Hayel and realize Hayel dead. She's like, no, Bridge. Boo-hoo cried. Boo-hoo. This was hard for me to even. So, they say how, remember his last words was, his last words to Jaden was, I'm not gonna let you die. So he didn't, because he also said, hey, test me to see if I'm a donor, when he was still alive. So he saved his grandson's life. I'm like, this shit is crazy. So, you know, we then see Alex and Derek, like Alex is on Carlotta's porch, Derek is on his grandma's porch, of course, and you know it's awkward as usual. And Derek like, you know what, it don't always have to be awkward, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, oh, I know. So they have a little bit of a moment, you know what I'm saying? He lets her know how, you know, he's proud of her and what she's accomplished or whatever, and she let him know that she's happy that he's up on his feet, because he's walking with a cane now. So she's happy he's up on his feet. And, you know what I'm saying, he says to her, you know what, if you need me, if you ever need me, you know what I'm saying, I'm always here for you. You know what I'm saying, if you need anything, let me know. I said, now see, there's hope. It's hope for them. She just has to let Noah ass go. Okay? I give it, let's see, it was already renewed for another season. I think this is season 2. This show gonna go about 5 seasons, because it's really good right now. I don't think they're gonna get back together next season, but I do think towards the end of next season, I can see Alex and Derek getting back together and overcoming the cheating situation if they're both in better places. You know what I'm saying? I think him not walking and her kind of not really being fully aware, the whole abortion thing, it was a lot that went on that made them break up or whatever. And I think if they have a full season to kind of get through the muck of it, they'll get back together. So yeah, we see that whole thing. But then we see Ayanna. Ayanna's in her car, and she looking at a pregnancy, says, bitch, Ayanna's pregnant by Hayel, because that's the only person that Christy Teigen gave birth for her baby. Isn't that nice? I have notifications, so y'all the first to know. Christy Teigen gives birth to baby number 2. But yeah, she I be doing too much on her, y'all. I just wonder if it was. Well, I think we know she was having a boy. Didn't we know she was having a boy? I might be guessing. Anywho, so yeah, Anyana's pregnant. She looks at the pregnancy test, so she's freaking out. Because remember, she was fucking high heel before her whole drunken mess. Unless she had sex with someone else, we don't know about that. But, you know, it could be anything. We also see her getting a phone call that Noah is getting his tour. So that's also good news. So while she's in her car getting information, we see Noah and Alex in the car. And he's still mad at her because of whatever. Because you wasn't there for me, you wasn't by my side, you know what I'm saying? All I wanted was to feel normal. And as he driving, he swerved a little bit. And she was like, have you been drinking? And then he's like, man, I just need to feel like myself. And then the police flick him. He like, oh, I can't do this, I can't. And she's like, what are you doing? Pull over. I can't get a DUI, I can't pull over, I can't do that. She's like, pull the car over, Noah. Now. Okay? So he pull over. Of course, the cop walk up to the car. I'm like, maybe it's gonna be some little, maybe the cop gonna be a fan or whatever and won't be a big deal. But you know what I'm saying, when they roll the window down, Alex is in the driver's seat. I said, they switched to the seats. They switched the seats because they're in a truck that has dark tinted windows. So when you know she rolls the window down, officer, where you headed? I would have said, why you put me over? But you can't do that when there's a whole bunch of bullshit going on. And they say, you know, we're going to bury a friend. And then he looked at them, both dressed in black. They both look a little somber. He's like, all right, you know, be careful and get the tinted windows taken off or whatever. And it's like, I can't believe I did that. Well, you know, when you dating someone, you do things to help them. But you have to, one, help him not get that DUI. But now make him go to rehab. Okay? He needs rehab. He needs a rehab coach and all that stuff together. Okay, bitch? At this point, I'm not even realizing where they are going. Bitch, they are going to the funeral. Bitch, they had a whole funeral. Okay? They had a whole funeral. And I cried through the whole goddamn funeral. I did. It was so sad. Because I'm like, okay, high heel in the casket. Like, okay, this time, high heel really dead. Like, they not faking it this time. Like, he dead in the ground dead. Like, gone to the glory be with Jesus dead. May he rest in peace dead. I'm like, they really killed him. Which made me sad. You know, we see Carlotta talking. It was a real ass funeral. Everything. He looked at me. I'm like, bitch, what's going on? So Carlotta talks, of course, and gives like a little eulogy. She basically said how, you know what I'm saying, he was the love of her life and she would never love someone like she loved him because he was her ride or die. And I said, okay, that is beautiful. You know, she said how his memory and how his legacy will live on through his daughter Cotton, through his grandson Jaden, and through his nephew Angel. And as she's saying that, we see Ayana in the back, like, in this baby in my belly too. It's also a product of Angel. Of High Heel. So his whole thing. You know, Angel gets up to talk, can't really talk, so he starts singing a song, and they sing a little song or whatever, him and Carlotta and everybody join in. It's a church for the singers, and you know they close the class. I say, bitch, they try to kill me in this episode. They try to take my ass out, but I'm like, at this point in time, we know he's really deceased. Okay. Andy then leaves out the church because Andy's all up in his mind because he know at this point that he is the reason how he was dead. He know someone was gunning for his ass. Okay, he's aware of that. And then here come Cassie. Boy, why you avoiding me, boy? I say, Cassie ass is crazy. So, where my money at? And he like, what? You think I'm gonna let you slide with get me for 15 G's? I'm like, okay, so she know. And he like, man, look, you know what I'm saying? Really? Here? Really? She like, look, I don't care. All you need to know is shut up before I knock your teeth out your mouth. I said, Cassie is more believable as a crazy hood drug dealing knock teeth out in person than Tika Sumter ass is on the have not as a pimp. If they had Brandy playing Cassie as a pimp, I would believe it, bitch. Okay, take some lessons. Anywho, she then says, look, get me my money or next time we won't miss. I said, bitch, Cassie killed High Heel. Cassie had High Heel shot, which is crazy if you think about it, because Cassie had them shoot where Angel was, but her sister was also there. Girl. She then gives Stats a bullet. When someone gives you a bullet, catch it. Catch these bullets. Anywho, the girls, make up, Take 3 makes up or whatever they all kind of say, yeah, it's crazy. It's okay, we're a group. You a hoe, I'm a hoe, we a hoe, we can all be some hoes too. And so Star then calls Maurice and says, we talked, Take 3 gonna be a thing, scrap the diss track, we're gonna stay a group. What does Maurice do? Natalie, I need a diss track release tomorrow or today or tonight or whatever. Maurice is Satan. Okay, he really is. And then as they carrying High Heel's body out the church, okay, they carrying his body out the church. Angel in the front holding it, like, you okay? You got it? Yeah, man, I got it. As he's carrying his uncle's dead body in the casket, ICE pull up. Angel Ramirez, we're here to detain you. And I'm like, y'all gonna get this man at the dang on funeral? He said, man, can I just bury my uncle? This fool say, we don't wait for criminals. I said, he not even a criminal. What'd he do? He not a criminal at all. And they take him away. Simone was like, no, Angel, no. Where you taking him? She's a full mess. It's a full mess. They have to put the body in the dang on casket in the hearse. Angel being taken away in the damn cop car. It's just so much going on. It's so, what a bullet that Cassie gave. And it's just too much going on, Jesus. And the next episode is the season finale. I can't wait. This episode gave me life. They came out here. May he rest in peace. He's a character. Anywho, put your comments below. Other than that, I am Jay Lee. This is Jay Lee's Corner. Peace.